Come on, let's go.
Hurry up.
I was grabbing a beer.
Welcome to PorchTlk. This is a podcast where some 20-somethings try to figure out their lives and help you figure out yours along the way. I'm Eric.
Ezra, Brockwood Elementary, class of 06, valedictorian.
Morgan, not a regular mom. I'm a cat mom.
Welcome back to Morgan, who was out sick last week. She's feeling slightly better, but apparently good enough to drink, but she still feels sick. So I don't know what to tell you there.
Get a grip.
Yeah. It helps the pain of a sore throat.
Do you guys believe in the tequila thing where people are like, drink some tequila if you're feeling sick and it'll help you like clear your shit out?
No.
Yeah.
Different spectrums there, for sure.
Oh, I don't even have my ring light on. Oh, it's not. It's packed away. We're good.
Do you want me to pause it?
Nah, I'd have to unpack it and whatnot. I was like, wait a second. I'm looking darker than usual.
Yeah. I'm finally going to order a laptop or at least an iPad this week, I think. Well,
Are you on your phone again?
yeah.
Actually, I'm not even.
You guys
laptop?
didn't remind me to
I'm
switch
not even getting
the
involved in this
chargers.
right now. I got more
So,
important things to discuss.
Listen, I didn't even know if you'd be here today, if you can make it to work. I don't know what's going on. You've been sick.
yeah, no, fuck work.
Straight up. All right. We got a lovely rundown this week. First things first. Do you income out, aka you make too much money, so you can't go to a thrift shop, food bank, etc.? I'm gonna tell you right now, I'm definitely not going to a food bank. I feel like that's crazy for me to do so. But I will fuck around and go to a thrift store any day of the week.
See,
Okay.
niggas had the same reaction when I first posed this after seeing it. Why? It's the same concept. You don't want to go to the food bank because I make too much money. I'm good. I don't want to take for those who need. Why isn't it the same for the thrift shop? You good. You don't want to take from those who need.
Okay, a thrift store, the clothes that are there, the amount that they have, not everyone is going to take anyways. Like a food, everyone there is going to eat the food and they probably
But
don't.
let me ask you this. When you go to
Yeah.
the thrift shop, you go to the ugly shit nobody is going to take, and you say, I'm gonna take this because nobody wants this. Or you go to the shit that's kind of fly, that might be kind of warm, and you're like, fuck, I'm gonna get this.
Well, I mean,
You're
I
not
think
taking the shit nobody's gonna take.
everyone has different styles, so I mean, I
I'm
don't know
telling
what
you
to
right
say.
now, the ugliest shit in there that nobody want, that is not what Morgan is walking to pick up.
I don't know. I would take ugly things. I would be like, oh, it'd be a cute crop top.
Oh, so you're taking it to destroy it. They needed to clothe their
Yeah.
kids.
Yeah.
Their kids don't got shirts for the summer, and this is a fun crop top for you.
Well, you just said it's the ugliest shit, so are they going to take it or not?
They gonna have to. They don't got no choice. You took all the fly shit.
I don't know. I didn't take the fly shit though.
That's
I
my
think
problem. I just feel like as a society, I know thrifting came cool at one point. I'm hoping it's dying down some. But I kind of think I also don't like the people who like upsell furniture because I think we got too caught up on making a buck. Like, yeah, you can take this dresser, turn it into something fly that you got for $50, make it nice, and then sell it for 800. But like somebody could actually really use that dresser for 50 to like furnish their house. We
Oh,
getting
okay.
greedy. It's greed.
I don't think it's greedy.
What would that be? You're not even buying it because you need it. You're buying it because you
You
said,
don't
damn,
know if they
I can
need it
make
or
some.
not.
You
If
said what?
someone is, let's say someone young who like
Mm-hmm.
just got their first place that they worked hard for, they don't have any furniture. Like you expect them what to not thrift or
No,
like
I
get
don't,
something cheap
no.
and like renovate it?
I don't got a problem with that. I said I have a problem with the upselling factor of that. Like you can't go thrift it to then bring it home, fix it, and sell it for like 10 times what you paid for
Yeah.
it.
Well, I'm too lazy for that, so that's never what I'm doing.
You're probably
do
right.
you think
I'm
But
just
just
going for the cheap stuff so I can save my
but
money.
do you guys think that thrift stores are different because it's different from a food bank because it's almost an ecosystem? Like, yeah, clothes are going out, but there's also so much clothes. People are going every day. Like, I go through my clothes, I'll start donating, and then I'll go buy stuff. Like, at least that's different than a food bank where you're just taking food.
no, people donate their
Yeah.
food too. People donate food. I was actually just looking to donate. We got a church right down the street from us. I was actually just looking to donate a couple of weeks ago because we got some pot stickers that were trash from Costco. Just didn't taste right. but they don't take frozen food. They'll only take like box or can because I don't really like
Mhm.
wasting money. Period. So like buying something that I know I'm never gonna eat again just don't sit right with me. Throwing it out like it's got endless shelf life in the freezer for like a year, damn near. But they said they don't take no frozen shit. But people still donate there. You still bring canned goods. You're probably there's probably less of an influx of food coming into a food bank than there is clothes coming into a thrift store.
Mhm.
But we still robbing niggas who need it. Like everybody on this call make money to not be at a thrift store. I should never see none of you
I
niggas at a thrift store, just like I should never see none of y'all niggas at a food bank.
I get the food bank. I think the thrift store is a little dramatic.
I don't
I
think I've
think
ever
they
been
have
to a thrift store without clothes. Let's put it that way. There's always
yeah.
clothes in there.
It
There's
is
always
like a
something there.
shit ton of clothes. It's like you have to really search and search and search and
It's the
search for
greed.
something that you want.
It's greed.
Okay. Well, they
Listen,
probably
where are
don't
you
have
gonna get
shit
those
your
good
size
flannels at?
anyways.
You said
Get
what?
good
Go to
flannels
Costco. Get
there.
the flannels for like $10.
No, they don't make them the same. I need
They're
those
definitely
older
not the same
flannels.
quality flannel. I would definitely say that. They flannels feel kind of fake, low key, but it's a flannel
Hmm.
nonetheless.
Oh, but did I tell you guys about Burlington? I feel like I did.
What?
Have you ever been to Burlington?
Coat
Yeah,
factory?
I have not been since a kid. I went the other day. I got two brand new jackets, two brand new shirts, a pack of like 8 socks, um, and something else, all for $47.
God damn.
I was like, wow, this Burlington is kind of like a thrift store almost.
I'm not gonna
Hmm.
lie. Burlington kind of Burlington get close to me to being right on that threshold of like, what the fuck you doing in Burlington?
I was
Yeah,
about to
no,
say, like,
it's
they have
in
a
it's in
limited stock.
it's in the plaza that I work at, and I was like, I'm never gonna go there. I'm always gonna go there every time I get paid. Like that's how I'm gonna restore my closet for now on.
This is gonna hurt somebody. It is. And again, I'm not saying don't be frugal. I'm not saying try to live outside of your means. This is gonna hurt somebody. This is gonna hurt the person I live with. We got to get about TJ Maxx and Marshalls too. Save that for the
Ooh,
people in the TJ Maxx and Marshalls bracket. And I'm not
Morgan's
saying like you
face
make
is
two.
painful.
At some point, it's like regular people,
TJ
not
Maxx
regular.
and Marshalls
Whoa,
is not that
whoa,
cheap.
not regular people. People who are living like check to check or who are making significant less, they deserve some fly shit too. I feel like places like Marshall and TJ Maxx was for like niggas whose parents don't got bread to sometimes get some fly shit. TJ Maxx be all 20 something, 30-year olds trying to come get some shit that they can't afford at the mall or the outlets. And it's like, come on, man. Like, I don't think this is what this was ever supposed to be.
I think it's exactly what it was supposed to be. They're getting like name brand stuff at discounts. You literally just said it.
Yeah,
It's when
like
some
why
30
do
some year olds
people
can't afford it.
why do people have to pay full price in your mind? Like, why do I have to go to the
Because there
first
are
store that
certain.
the clothing is in and spend $100 on something when I could literally go somewhere and get something
Here's
almost
my
just
question.
like it for $10?
Here's my question, and it comes down to morally how you are built. If you can afford to, let's say, go to the outlet and get that, we'll go with Express. Express expensive. You can get a nice Express blouse at the outlet for $22, and you can afford it. You got some bread, you can go afford it. Or
Express
you
is
can
in
go to
$22.
Marshalls, or you can go to Marshalls and you can get that joint for $8. Why would you
Ex-
do that? Because you can afford the 22 for that blouse. The next
Oh, you
person
gotta
Express
be
is
who's
in
smart with
looking,
your money.
the
Express
person
is
who's
in
looking to come up,
$22.
you're going off the clearance aisle, and it's the outlets, so you can get it for 20 something. So you're at the point where you can afford the 22. It's like fuck, it's not really a deal. It's a push, whatever. The person at Marshalls, they can't afford to get that joint at 22. Their only option is to get it there for 8, and niggas that came in there and took it. So now we saying just because you broke, you don't deserve to ever have nice shit.
No, no, no one's saying that. We're just
No
saying
one
you got to
say
be there
that.
on time if you
So
want to
you
get your
gotta beat
ticket.
all the niggas who coming in there to take that shit.
Yeah, you got to be
Come
there. It's just
on. I just
think about this. You go to Express, right? You're saying you're going to get on clearance. You know
yeah.
damn right if you're getting shit on clearance, it's like extra, extra, extra small, extra, 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 extra large because they don't put anything
I
good
was
in your
literally
size.
just gonna say
No, it's
that.
not gonna be prime.
I don't know about you. I was just gonna say I don't know about guys, but the only thing in clearance in the girls section is extra extra large. That shit is not gonna fit me. And not only, okay, maybe it's on clearance, but it is still like $30. So
Okay, so
$30 of something that's extra extra large.
a follow up to all of these follow ups. Just do broke niggas deserve fly shit like you?
Sure, but you just got to get in the water
Fuck
and go
no,
get
you
laced.
cannot say
You know
sure.
what, Ezra? You
Yeah,
you keep shopping at the designer stores, and I'll
Mm-mm.
just get my shit on a deal.
I'm in a Walmart champion hoodie. I be at Target getting shit.
you're
I'm just getting
stealing
ready.
people's things
Target's
from
not cheap
Walmart.
either.
What you mean Target? Target's not cheap, but it's like within my means. So I'm not like trying to get nothing designer. I'm just saying like I'm not going out my way and Marshall's looking for something super super nice. It's like, bro, let me let some of these niggas who are in here looking for the come up. Let me let them get their come up and be happy. Let me let them go to the thrift store, get something nice and be happy. Not have to get the worst things left on the
If
shelves.
if they are really that broke, I'm sure fashion is not the biggest thing on their mind. I'm probably sure they're just trying to
No,
get
no, no.
clothes on
I
their
don't think
back,
that's true.
and that they
I do not.
probably aren't picky and choosy.
I don't think. What are we saying that broke niggas don't want to look nice still? Because that's crazy. I'm sure they still want to look nice.
I'm
They don't
sure
have
they
the
want
means.
to, but I'm
They don't
sure
have the
the
means to.
priorities need to be on somewhere else, like
What the
just
priorities
getting
need to be on? Y'all
clothes.
both coming in there for the same shit. You just took it.
Hey, you got to get there faster, man. It's all
Nah,
about
man. Come
retail
on.
shopping. This isn't online. This is retail shop. You're in store. It's fair game for anybody.
I don't.
Yeah.
That's the problem. I don't think it needs to be for anybody. At some point, it's like we getting greedy. We're
No, because
I
here's
consuming
the
Well,
issue.
greedy.
You
then
keep
okay, then you
shopping
don't
and getting
go.
stuff that's quote unquote like a little bit pushing it outside of your means and your means. Next thing you know, you're that person who's like, damn, I can only afford this $8 because you're not being financially smart with your money.
Yeah.
No, there's financially smart, there's cheap, and there's somewhere in between greed. Niggas who are going to the thrift shop, I think they fall somewhere in between the greed.
All right. Well, I'll be greedy then.
We knew
The thrift
that.
stores
We
for
absolutely
everybody.
knew that.
Well,
Listen,
that's what I am. But we
someone's got to
won't
buy
see
it.
you in the thrift stores. The day I see you in a thrift store,
I'm gonna tell you right now,
I'm
you will never catch me in
I'm
a
calling
thrift
the
store.
cops.
Please
I
do.
think I have old videos of Ezra in a thrift store in
Fuck no.
Kentucky.
I might have been taken to one against my will.
He might have bought a
And
couple things from a
I
Kentucky trip.
even
I
didn't
remember.
bought nothing. I even
No, you got a
stated that
vest.
like,
You got a denim vest there, or denim shirt jacket. One of the two.
did I get a
Yeah,
denim zone? Oh, I
yeah.
did get a denim zone. I'm not gonna lie, I did. That doesn't make me a good person. I can look back at this and say, damn, I was fucked up. I was
You
definitely
have no
fucked up.
morals.
Also, we got to keep in mind, way, 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 way broker then than now. But still, I was in the wrong, and I can admit I was in the wrong. I still have that
Um,
shirt.
yeah.
Mm.
Do you think so? If this is your state of mind, what is the salary in which you can no longer go to the thrift store?
That's gonna change. So I'm gonna say salary based off of like single living.
Hmm.
Like
I
if
was
you
gonna
have
say, do it
kids,
for the single people.
yeah, because if you have kids and shit, that changes. Um, 50. If you make 50, man, get about the thrift store. And
Yeah.
the reason I'm saying that is because we got like people who are literally making 20,000 a year, working hard, long hours, and they just can't get out of those situations. If you're making 30K more than people, you don't need to be shopping at the same spots,
That is
taking their
so not
inventory.
true. If you're making 50K and you're single, can you guys hear me? Hello?
What?
Okay. Yeah, it froze. Okay. If you're making 50K and you're
Mhm.
single, you pay for all your bills, you pay for your whole rent. You really don't have spending money. Not how the world is now.
You have
Like
occasional spending money. The problem with your thing about the spending money is you only need occasional spending money to clothes shop. That's not like a weekly expense. That's not a monthly expense. Truthfully, it's probably not even a seasonal expense. You might have to get clothes in bulk annually. Like you should have shit from last spring for next spring. You should have summer shit for the new summer. So you're only getting like two or three things to piece together some new shit for the new year. Off of 50, you can probably put together some money to do that.
Okay, but like, who are you or anyone else who is on your side to say that someone who's making 50K has to spend their money somewhere else a little bit more expensive than the
I'll
thrift
tell you who
store?
I am. I'm the
Because,
person advocating for the niggas without. The people who have nobody advocating for them.
all right, well, find five people who are not living the best to agree with you. Because I'm sure they don't give a fuck that other people are shopping at the thrift store. I'm sure they're not walking in and being like, "Oh man, all those 30 to 50K people came in here shopping,
I'm gonna tell you right
picked
now.
all the good stuff." I'm sure they're just
They
trying to find some clothes that fit.
they give a fuck. We actually had a big like outpour at a town hall in Charlotte a little while back when it got a little cold. Niggas came in and got like all the fly jackets and left them with like kind of raggedy jackets that didn't really hold up in the winter. They were like North Faces and Columbia, like rain jackets and shit. None of them shits was actually in stock that went to the homeless. So nice shit go a long way in many different like avenues. It's not just what
So I
looks the
think you need to
flawless.
reword it. I
What you
think you
mean?
need to say like the things that are actually like
Nice?
useful and not fly.
Nigga, fly and
Like
nice and
you don't
useful
need
can go hand
fly.
in hand.
You don't need to buy fly. You need to buy something that's sturdy and that
Let
will
me
like
ask you this.
last the
The
time.
fly shit is usually the quality. The more quality something is, probably the more sturdy it is. So you want the fly shit's gonna be the nice shit, the nicely
I
built
mean,
shit.
but I don't go to a thrift store and buy like a heavy coat. I'll
You
go
ever bought a
somewhere.
Maybe
hoodie
for
from a
Burlington.
you ever
I'll
bought
go
a
there.
hoodie? You ever bought a jacket? These niggas need all sorts of things. If we just saying that like the sturdy shit, even if you go in there and you get the nice socks, like you get the nice Nikes because they slow, they for the low. I bet those is built sturdier than whatever knockoff brand that's left. We got to be
Double up, I
thinking like
guess.
somebody got to advocate for these niggas at the bottom who are truly being taken advantage of, mauled over, and left the worst. And it's okay. It won't be all. Y'all niggas are greedy and sick.
Yeah, I guess I'll just be greedy.
I was gonna say probably the only thing that I wouldn't buy is jackets because there's never enough jackets. Like
Yeah.
Never enough
there's always like
jackets.
10 jackets in there.
I'm not buying no jackets. I'm probably not getting no cookware. I'm probably not getting no long sleeve shirts. Probably not
I'll buy
getting no
glasses.
pants because it's gonna be the shit that like you're thinking there's enough, but then you got to think sizes. You got to think the quality of what's on the shelves. Just because there's 100 pair of jeans, don't mean that those are like sturdy, good quality jeans. And
I
now we
think
saying we up there raggedy looking,
I think I
cold.
saw a post that like Goodwill only accepts certain levels of clothing though, like that they actually at least put out there to
I
sell.
don't trust Goodwill. Them niggas ran by what the Catholics get a grip.
I thought you would like a nice religious organization like that.
Not if it's those boys.
Mm.
All right, let's keep it moving. That was a good little intro for us. Okay, so me and Anna went ice skating this weekend. If you saw my story, I was absolutely tearing it
Not
up
an
on the
athlete.
ice
That
out
shit look
Yeah,
there.
bad.
okay.
I was like, what the fuck? This is his first time on ice?
Oh, wait, what did you say? Going 35 miles per
At
hour?
least 35, maybe 40
Yeah.
miles per hour on
You
the
might
ice
have
out
made it to
there.
one.
Yeah.
So this got me thinking. I would always be like, you know what, man, we should go ice skating. We haven't done that in a while. I haven't been since probably like maybe my freshman year of college, if not high school. I was like, we should really do that. I get out there within 5 minutes. I'm like, I don't know why the fuck I'd ever want to do this shit. Do you guys have stuff that you like, oh, we should do this? You do it, and then you're like, no, this was a terrible idea. I never want to do this again. Why do I think this is a good idea?
It's like me every day going to work. But
Okay.
um
When it comes to like activities, I feel like amusement parks are up there because it's like, damn, I like
Mm,
roller coasters,
mm,
but then do I actually want to be out there in the heat, standing in long ass lines, paying fucking amusement park prices? At the end of the day, it's like I was here for 6 hours, rode 5 rides. Why the fuck am I here? So definitely amusement parks make that list.
that's a good one. Um I couldn't really think of anything because I don't ever do anything in hopes that I'm like gonna do it again and again and again. Like usually like the beach or something. I love the beach, but going to the beach is pretty exhausting. I don't know. Then I was thinking hiking, but I don't ever go on long enough hikes in order for me to be like really stressed out. Like I always just hop back in the car.
I
I like
think
legit could not think of anything for this one.
I think I there was a point where I was going to like a football game like once or twice every year, and I was always
Mm.
like, "This is cool," and then you get there, and then you're like, "This is okay. I spent so much money. Beers are so expensive. Like parking's
Yeah.
a fucking nightmare," and you're like, "Why am I doing this?"
I also feel like I go through that sometimes with like trying new places to eat. 8
Mhm.
out of 10 times I'm satisfied, but the one or two I'm not. It's like I know what I like. I got enough spots I like. Why am I venturing out to maybe be disappointed and then come here and I'm disappointed? So that's irritating. Also,
Yeah.
the movies. The movies are big up there for me. I'll occasionally go because Mariah likes the movies, but like I don't like the movies. I always fall asleep. The lights go out. I'm passed out, and it's like, what the fuck? I'm paying money to go to sleep for.
See, I was thinking the movies too, but back in Atlanta, there was a movie theater where you could just like they have like the service throughout the entire movie so you can get food or drinks and stuff. And like that made it so much fun. Cause you and your friends, you're like comfy, you're getting drunk. There's good it was like really good food. But other than that, I don't feel the need to go to like a regular movie anymore. Stupid. I'll just wait for it to go on Netflix.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, the movies have been a big disappointment. Like I was going because we had one pretty close to us in St. Louis, and I would go on occasion, and every time I'd be there, I'd be like, "This fucking sucks." Like people are talking. Like some of the movies you had like kids fucking running around. I'm like, what are we doing here? Like
We've
this
got
is
to
not enjoyable.
instill. We've got to instill movie etiquette. Because I'm telling you right now, and it happened when me and Mariah went to go see Mean Girls 2. Great, by the way. Why the fuck? You can pick your seats. Like, you can literally
Mhm.
pick your seats. Why the fuck is it an empty movie theater? You were able to pick your seats, and you chose the seat right next to me. That's
No,
crazy. That's unhinged.
Yeah.
why
Like,
would
that can't go. We got to put an end to that.
Or
I
like,
don't
okay,
get that.
I don't go out like at all anymore. But anytime someone asks, like, oh, do you want to go to blah, blah, blah? Every single time I go out, I'm just drained as soon as I get there. As soon as I get to the spot, I'm like, I should have just stayed home.
Nah, that's actually
The going
solid.
out life is not for me, especially if it's like far away. If it's more than 20 minutes away from where I stay, it's too much.
I can agree there. Because when people are like,
Yeah.
hey, let's go out, it's like, it sounds good. I know it's not good. And then it's like, fuck. Now I went out, probably drank too much, probably spent too much money. Now I've wasted the next day that I have. My weekend's too important to throw away one of the days. Nah. Yeah,
Yeah.
going out is definitely on the list.
And once I start getting lit, cause like, I'll be like, "Damn, I need, like, 2 shots to make this a little bit more fun," and then I'm like, "Oh, rounds on me," and then I'm fucking poor the next day. It's just no fun.
Bro,
Yeah, I
the
learned the
drunk
hard
Morgan
way
gets
that
too generous.
I used to I used to be
So
an I got the
generous.
next round nigga. I've been learning though, like, don't everybody like know, like if I get one round, you're supposed to get the next. Then like we all good. So next round gotta be stopped. Unless everybody is in, I need like damn near your signature on a notarized paper. If you get this, I will get the next. Cause what am I doing?
Yeah.
Some real friends take care of you. It shouldn't even be discussion. It should just be like a known thing.
Yeah, but that's also annoying too, cause like, if they do get the next round, like, let's say I got, like, a nice tequila, and then it's your round, and you're like, "Oh, yeah, I got us, like, I don't know,
Lemon drop
Svedka
shots.
Svedka shots or something." It's not the same. Like, you need to get 2 rounds at this point.
I'm gonna tell you, if you out with me, do not get the nice John. I'm a I'm gonna get one or two things. It's gonna be green tea shots or kamikazes because you can make them in a batch. They're coming back quick. I know I am not spending a lot of money, so do not be the nigga saying, "Hey, let me get the Casamigos shots 8." Because when it's my turn, nigga, I see a Jello shot special. We get 8 Jello shots.
The literally the worst thing at bars. Yellow shots are the worst. They're the biggest scam. I hate yellow shots with a passion.
Oh no, they
I
is
love
trash.
Jello shots.
They're
I
not.
don't
They
know
don't
anybody
do
who's ever
anything.
got drunk off Jello
Yeah.
shots.
Ooh, no, I made some really strong Jello shots once, and
You
this
got
guy
shit faced
kept
off of
eating
just
them,
Jello
and
shots.
he started throwing up like outside, like he got fucked up. They were really strong.
That sounds nasty. Like,
Yeah.
I get some. I make some really good Jello shots.
hmm, I don't believe that.
I don't
Yeah.
use the measurements that they say.
Now I
Well,
definitely don't believe that they're good.
Well, one day maybe you'll try it.
yeah, going out is like number one. Once you start hating it, you just know you're washed at that point. But I've
Yeah.
hated going out for years. Like I like to go to a chill spot and like hang out and like vibe and talk. I've never been one who's like, I want to go dance. Like never, not in me. Don't have that dog in me.
I
Even
got
just
some
getting
son.
ready to go out is exhausting to me. Like thinking about
I got some.
showering and then doing makeup and then doing my hair, I'm just like, I'd rather just lay
I've
on the
got
couch.
one that's not gonna be the norm for most. Going
Church?
home, going
Oh.
home. Because it's like you want to go there, but you never have enough time to do enough of what you wanted to do when you get there. You probably don't spend as much time with your family throughout the year, regardless. So when you get there, they're talking about why you're never there, and it's like, damn, like I'm here right now. Like, do you want me to leave?
Yeah, no, for Christmas, because I told you guys I had work the day before Christmas and work the day after. So it was literally just that one day. And my mom was messaging, or not messaging, yeah, she was talking to me. And she was like, so what are you gonna do with all that stuff in the guest rooms like closet? Like, are you guys gonna take that back now? And mind you, it's a whole closet of a lot of my shit. And it stressed me out so much because I was like, no, mom, like I'm not gonna go through that the one day that I'm here and figure out what I'm taking back with me and what I'm gonna leave here. I'm here for just one day of relaxation. That's it.
Yeah. I've needed to go to my bank since we moved back here. I just have not had the time every time I go home. It's like we go on the fucking weekends and the banks are never open and it's a whole process. Hate it.
Truly.
All right. Let's get into this one. Got a little bit of a long one. So there's a claim right now going on that artists are lazy and that it's very rare or unpopular for a music video to even like be a thing. But a couple years ago, music videos were the thing. Everybody's waiting for them to drop. So it's just not the same with this new music anymore.
Yeah. I think there definitely are some like really popular artists that will just throw in a bunch of big booty bitches and call it a day. But there are some that still put in effort. They're but also music videos, like people just don't watch them anymore. Like
I
you
was gonna
said.
say, like, what the fuck would I be? I don't want you putting any time into music videos. Well, who the fuck is gonna watch those? Where would I even catch that at? Like, I would have to log into YouTube and search so and so's music video.
You wouldn't have to log in, but yeah.
No, I probably have to log in.
I couldn't even tell you the last music video that was like, damn, that was a big one. Everybody watched it like it was talked about kind
Fucking
of thing.
um, the Drake and Future song where they're like working in
Oh,
a fast food joint.
mm,
That's the
Oh,
last
it's
music
really
video I
only
remember
Drake.
seeing. You said what?
Yeah. It's really only Drake. I feel like Drake's the
Yeah.
only one who like drops a music video and people are like, we're gonna watch this to see what's going on.
okay. 21 Savage, I forget what music video it was. I just watched something literally last weekend. I was pretty lit though. And then the next day, I thought I was hungover, and that's when I found out I actually had COVID. So it makes sense. But it was really good. But I forget what it was. But also, okay, The Weeknd, one of his albums is so good, and it's like the music videos go in like a different order than the actual songs, but it's essentially it shows him selling his soul to the devil and like what life is like afterwards. And like you only know like if you research it what order it goes in and then it all makes sense. So it's pretty crazy to watch. I know you probably wouldn't watch it, Ezra, but
Yeah,
I thought it was cool.
that Drake one is definitely the last one I remember. Someone whose music video I have never once in my life seen, but I bet he will make a fire music video if he's making them. Jaden Smith. If Jaden Smith has music videos, someone send them my way because they're probably fire.
Mm. Yeah, music videos. I mean, that used to be all MTV was like, all music videos,
Yeah,
and that's like died off.
I used to wake up and put that on, and that's how I'd get ready for the day.
I think everybody did that. Waiting for the
Yeah,
school bus.
yeah.
Damn.
I know a lot of people who would watch YouTube, like they'd watch music videos on YouTube and just have them like on in the background. Like, all right, but like, could we just not have that just all the time? And like, they still do it. Like, I've seen like stories recently, and I'm like, you're still watching music videos? I don't know.
I like it when I'm in a group of people, or like, it's a little house party. You have a little music video on, give some background
If
noise.
I walk
I
into
don't
your
mind
house
it.
party, you got a music video on, I'm walking right out. Like, what y'all got going on in here?
Probably for the best.
This is a quick little also additional music note. So shout out to Killer Mike for sweeping the Grammys yesterday.
Oh, yeah,
Rap
he
album
went
of the
crazy.
year, but he also got arrested. So like, what the fuck was that?
I did not know he also got arrested.
You didn't see he got arrested after he won.
No,
He got
that's
taken out by the LAPD or whoever.
damn. Hey, well, at least he up for real. I was telling niggas that album was crazy. The album was crazy. The song that won Song of the Year was crazy. He got another one or two on there that probably could have been in the runnings. Very, very under like ground type rapper. But if you're tapped into Killer Mike, you know he's got some like real shit.
That was a good album. You're right. Um, trying to find out why he got arrested, but yeah, I'm
A
not
porn
sure.
star got arrested too. I don't
Oh,
think it was
What?
at the Grammys though.
Yeah, I
So
don't know how many porn
I'll just
stars are
shut
at the
up.
Grammys.
Yeah. No, apparently she's a big one.
is there big porn stars still? I feel like OnlyFans is where it's at. Like they about to. I feel like
Mm.
OnlyFans is doing the porn what like B&B did to hotels.
Yeah, but you got to think about the older people.
What a fucking what a comp. Damn.
I feel like there's definitely a lot of older people who are still watching porn
Mm,
websites.
you might be right. I know they changed a lot of age restrictions. I've been seeing a lot of that. So
Would you judge someone if they had a favorite porn star?
a favorite porn star, yes, because I think at some point like doing what you do, like masturbating is whatever. It's human. If you're doing it to the same person regularly to the point where like this is your favorite, you've crossed some line of like you just like getting right. Now you're like weird, nigga.
Yeah, and there's like people who will buy like a sex doll that are supposed to essentially be that porn star
Oh, the
that they
Yeah.
like.
fleshlights. Yeah, yeah,
Yeah, but it's
yeah.
like it's not just a fleshlight. Like it's like a body, it's like a face,
No.
and then like a wig that's on them that kind of matches their hair. That's fucking weird.
Hey, but if you do that, we would love to talk to you on the podcast about it. So
If
no
you're
judgment
doing
Yeah.
here.
if you're doing all of that, you might like your little doll more than you like actual human pussy. Like, cause that's doing
Oh,
way
for
too much.
sure.
Like,
No, people who love sex dolls, they don't have any real relationships. Like that's the relationship. They'll get married to that sex doll.
yeah, sick life, sad
Yeah.
life.
There's a lot of jokes to be made there, but I'm not going to make them right now. All right, let's talk about Costco prep dinners real quick.
Oh yeah, you know the boys prepping Costco dinners or copying Costco prep. Here's what I'll say: me and Mariah got to the point where we be busy. Sometimes I work very, very late. She got stuff going on, and we were like, it'd be nice to, because I always say like a couple years ago I learned that niggas make like the same 6 dishes for the rest of their lives. I was like, it'd be nice to incorporate something else quick. Costco has like 30 prepped out dinners already, and like literally all you got to do is like pop it in the joint and it's good to go. So we decided all this week that's what we're gonna do. We're 3 in. We started on Sunday. Wait, no, fuck no. We started on Saturday. So far, everything's been fire. Had a little taco set tonight, 9.2 out of 10. Last night we had this like fucking chicken stir fry, tons of vegetables, super super good. The night before we had fucking like deli sandwiches. Mariah didn't really like them as much. I liked them. Probably won't ever make the rotation, but good. Got some chili that we had for lunch and we're gonna use for dinner later this week as well. Pretty fire. All of these took less than 15 minutes to make. Stir fry took a little longer because I had to chop the chicken up a little more because it was too big of chunks. But all of them took less than probably 15 minutes to make. Everything was in there. $81. And we
Hmm.
got 5 meals for the week. And then we'll have lunches as well. You can't really beat that. And I think we'll probably end up picking like one or two every once in a while that we just put in our regular rotation. Makes like cooking on the days you know you're gonna be busy like way, way easier.
Publix, which is down south, has something similar to that. Um, and all those meals are also fire as fuck. You just throw the chicken or whatever in the oven. After that, comes with like veggies. They have like a nice little sauce. Yeah, I love that. I love convenience when I cook.
Absolutely.
Yeah, I've seen those Costco meals before. Never pulled the trigger. Might have to. Except for our fucking Costco around here sucks. It's so busy. I miss the St. Louis one. That was newly built. So much space. Fucking.
Bro, this one is so fucking busy too. And I always thought I was like, I just don't know if I trust Costco to have flavor. Nah, they doing their fucking thing. Chicken season. We got some mac and cheese from there one time. Mac and cheese was seasoned. I was like, somebody in that kitchen know what they doing.
Someone's black. I'm
Gotta be.
surprised that Costco has that though. I wouldn't put Costco as a pre.
Oh, they got everything. They got so
Yeah,
Yeah,
much.
they going
I
crazy.
haven't been in forever, so
Oh, you're missing out.
I am. Got to go get a Costco membership.
Dude, shout out the Costco cookies. Those massive packs. I could
Mm,
destroy them. No problem.
never had one to this day.
You're missing out.
They
You need
did
to add it to
update
your rotation.
they updated a food court, but I swear by their pizza. Their pizza goes crazy.
Pizza's
But
good.
Costco sweatshirts,
Mm,
love.
Bro, Costco closes like the come up.
Yeah.
I don't know. Could be
So
stealing from the less fortunate.
if you're in the 40 to 50K bracket of salary, Costco's the place to go.
Yeah, you could probably go to Costco. Like dinner's there, your clothes are there, your gas is there. Like, stop playing around with them.
The
Yeah.
gas.
Bro,
Such a cheat
fucking
code.
gas.
All right. Let's. Before we get into our next topic, we wanted to give a quick shout out to the sponsor of this week's episode, Zencastr. When we first started recording PorchTlk, we were using whatever rinky-dink setup we could, but we realized we needed to step our game up to a legit setup, and that's where Zencastr came in. It's now super easy to record a podcast with Zencastr. Log into your browser and start recording a high-quality podcast right away. Record studio-quality sound and up to 4K video with your guest. Feel a sense of zen knowing Zencastr's multi-layered backups ensure you always have your recordings in the highest quality, even if the connection is unstable. Trust me, I know. If you have thought about podcasting before and realized that you need a lot of different tools and services, those days are over. With Zencastr's all-in-one podcasting platform, you can create your podcast all in one place and distribute it to Spotify, Apple, and other major destinations. Go to zencastr.com/pricing and use our code PorchTlk and you'll get 30% off your first month of any Zencastr paid plan. We want you to have the same easy experience we do for all our podcasting and content needs. It's time to share your story, and honestly, they have a free plan too if you need it. Just as good. Shout out to Zencastr, and let's get back to the episode. Hop into this week's top 5. Next week is Valentine's Day. So we are going to talk about the top 5 generic Valentine's Day gifts and dates. Kind of a weird combo to put both of them together, but I'll rock with it.
It was a kind of weird combo, but I was like, I don't know if there's five of one of these. So
That's fair.
I could
generic,
only think of 3 of all.
generic dinner and a movie. I almost feel like it's cliche, and like if you don't do it, you really have a Valentine's Day dinner and a movie? Two, those little heart chocolate boxes. Like if you giving your shorty one of those, like it's maybe too generic. Three, the teddy bear Jones. Like yeah, get out of here with that.
Oh my god.
That made your top 5.
Yeah, it's the most generic, ain't it?
It is
That is
generic. If
true.
Oh
someone
It is
yeah,
ever
yeah,
were to
very.
get me that, I'd throw up.
yeah. The teddy bear Jones is definitely in there. Four is flowers, and then five. This one is special. asking somebody to be your Valentine. Get a grip.
Mm.
Okay. Well, one, I think I said flowers, but love flowers. You should definitely get your girl flowers. Two, I put chocolate. Three, I put dinner, but I mean dinner like as in a very expensive place. Cause like, okay, one time a year you guys go all out for dinner, but like that shouldn't be something that you just do on Valentine's Day. That's pretty pathetic.
That's what Morgan
Um,
wants every week.
Not every week, but like once a month we should go out to a nice place. Four, this is where it gets hard. I don't know. I haven't had a Valentine's Day in so long. A card,
There you go.
I
like a
forgot they even
Valentine's Day
made
card.
cards for Valentine's Day.
Um, and then five, I'll say, what are those little grams that people will send? Like, and people will come and like,
Just like the Valentine's Day grams, like you did in like middle school or high school.
yeah, and you'd be excited. Like, people would come into your classroom and like drop you off a little
Bro,
gift.
if you didn't get one though,
Yeah, you was lying. You
brother.
was definitely
Yeah,
lying.
no, I definitely got a few. But if you didn't,
You know that caused someone some trauma. That
Oh,
they had some
absolutely.
they needed to
definitely.
unpack that shit years later in therapy.
There's definitely someone who's still a psycho because they never got a fucking gram.
It'll do that to you. Also, before Eric goes, is your man gonna propose next week?
No,
Ooh.
you guys are gonna lose.
We'll see.
It's June.
It's strange that he asked me what your ring size was, but I'll leave that
Oh,
off the air.
wait, you know what's so funny? Because you know how he said that like people were listening.
Shout out the girls.
So
Shout
uh,
out.
one of his guy friends asked him, he's like, she's talking about like getting engaged on there. Like, what's up with that?
Shout out the bros. We got
I
everybody
love
Yeah,
the
listening now, the whole
listeners.
friend group.
everyone's listening, so
Damn.
bringing in the
But-
listeners.
Well, at least they only started listening to the later ones and not the earlier ones when you were like talking real
Shut the fuck
crazy
up,
when you guys were only
Eric.
dating for like a
Eric.
week.
Who would have thought that Morgan getting a man would get us listens?
Who would have thunk it? I thought we would have got less listens.
Yeah.
I got less followers.
Definitely shout out. All right. Number one, clear as day, has to be flowers. Can't go wrong with that. Number two, dinner at a nicer restaurant. Kind of like Morgan said, I wouldn't say expensive, but definitely like you're not going to Applebee's getting a fucking 2 for 20 or whatever it is.
No, some people are.
So I'm not gonna. Hey, if you're making under 50K, I'm not gonna judge you. Number three, how did no one say making a nice home cooked meal for your significant other? That's a classic. Can't go wrong with that.
That is
Yeah, but it's
classic.
not bad.
Yeah, but it's
Oh,
generic.
that's
I don't think it's generic.
I don't know. Number four, spa day. Another classic generic thing.
Ooh.
Whatever you do, could be home, could be somewhere else.
If it's
And
home,
then
you
number
broke for
five,
real. Like we can't let that one pass.
number five, similar to what you guys said, like a box of chocolate or something, but only if they like sweets. Obviously, you don't get them chocolate if they fucking hate it. Come on,
Mm.
like, get your head in the game.
I was gifted chocolate at Valentine's Day, 8th grade. I had a little girlfriend. She came up to me, all happy to give it to me. I didn't get her a gift because like we had just started dating. And then when she left, my teacher was like, "That was not very appropriate. She went out of her way to do this. She went out of her way to get a hall pass to come here." And I was like, "I don't need chocolate, shorty." Yeah.
I mean, she should have known better.
No, she should
Yeah, if
have.
she really
Like,
knew you.
Yeah. She
yeah.
didn't know you at all, seems like. I fucking hate candy. If someone got me chocolate, I would really be pissed.
Hmm.
Meanwhile, Don's like, fuck, I just got the nicest chocolate box.
I
He
know he
knows.
put the ring in the box of chocolate. What the
Yeah, he
fuck?
was like, damn, gonna get her.
Yeah.
Honorable mention, any heart shaped jewelry. How did that not make it top five? Think about
Oh, you're right. Honestly, they're so right. Yeah, that's crazy.
That's true.
it.
Ooh, or a proposal on
Proposing
Valentine's.
on Val? Oh.
That's
Mm.
a good one.
Yeah, but I get that one. That makes sense. Like
No, I
you
don't want
Yeah,
find
our
actually, that's a
engagement
great
day.
idea if anybody's listening.
you find your girl. She stays at your house every once in a while. Her cats are there. You propose on Valentine's Day.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I think it's a terrible idea. That would be the worst. I would never accept a proposal on that day,
You
Hmm.
would
even
you
if
would
my
take
cats
any
are around.
proposal. What if he
Yeah.
puts the ring on like the collar?
No, my cats don't wear collars.
Oh, what if they get
Oh my
lost?
gosh, they got no rules.
Yeah, Jesus.
They don't run away.
I believe you. No, I don't.
All right, fair enough.
They're too
Um,
pussy.
real ones only talk. Ezra, you got a word for the people about these Valentine's Day dinner reservations,
Oh, do I? What is it?
just to get them in.
What you said? What? Oh
If
yeah,
you don't do
yeah.
it now, it's too late.
You're
Essentially,
probably
Get
already
it?
too late.
yeah.
Honestly, 9 days out, you're probably too late.
Aren't they gonna listen to this next week?
It'll be on
On
Thursday.
Thursday, yeah,
Like it's too late at this
you're gonna be
point.
It's too
like
late for you at
six
that point.
days
If
out.
you hear this message and you don't have a reservation, it's too late. That's just
You
what they want you to know.
What you need to do at this point, Reddit put me on. You need to call around to 4 or 5 places and let them know that you're available during the time slot of like 7 to 8. And if they have cancellations, to call you. Do not tell your girl where you're going because you do not know yet. You are banking on somebody canceling.
That's why sometimes you got to do the homemade cooked meal. Like sometimes you just can't get the reservation. You gotta,
Yeah, if
or
you
you
get
gotta
home
do what
from
I do.
work and your nigga is making spaghetti talking about I made you a dinner, like he could not get the reservation because he waited too long.
Yeah. Or you gotta do what I did, and I had to do it on Friday because couldn't do it Wednesday, and then Thursday we were booked, so Friday had to be. It is what it is.
I don't hate that. My only caveat to that is I feel like if you can't do it the day of, you got to do it beforehand if I'm a woman. Because after Valentine's Day, it's kind of like an afterthought. All the spirit gone. It's like deflating
Mm.
the balloon.
Yeah. Dawn thought I was working that day.
Damn.
So no. But you had sent that message, so I said, "So what are we doing Valentine's Day?" And he's like going out to, I was like going out to a nice dinner, and I was like, okay, but like you need to make the reservations now. But then I also threw in like if we don't do anything, like
That's such the biggest cap. The
that's
big.
that's fine.
Mm-mm.
And he's like, okay, so like we can do something Friday, and I'll cook on Valentine's Day, and I just did not respond. And
Mm.
then the next day we hung out. I was like, so like we're really not gonna do anything Valentine's
Oh, you're
Day?
the worst.
And he
Do
was like, we can, but I just don't want it to be like a late dinner. I was like, well, I literally scheduled off of work that day. And
damn.
he's like, oh, okay. Because he thought I was getting off at 7, but I'm literally off.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to do the late dinner now. The late dinner, the late movie.
So
Do you need to be asked to be a Valentine, or like that's just a given?
I
it's a
think it's a
given if
good
you're in a
gesture.
relationship.
Okay, agreed. I'm not
Just
asking
write her a
nobody to
little
be my
note, do a little
If you're
check. What are
not
you doing
dating, then
Valentine's?
maybe. But if you're if you are dating, then who else
If
is
you're
gonna be your
not
fucking
dating,
Valentine?
do not be with nobody on Valentine's Day. And for all you women, nah, y'all got it next week because we got an episode before Valentine's Day. Wait till I cook y'all about these lame ass Galentines.
Oh no,
Oh my god, I have a Galentine's on Friday.
heard it
Yeah,
here
get a
first.
grip.
Before we wrap it up, Ez, do you want to talk about your weekend or do you want to not talk about it?
What we here?
Well, your
What?
experience at the hockey game.
Oh my gosh. Yo, I'm gonna tell y'all, do not fucking play with the cut waters. I went out,
Ooh.
went down to South Carolina, picked up some cut waters. I got the White Russian because that one was good. I had it in Savannah. I got the Long Island iced tea, and then I got the lime marita. Them joints,
They're
all
they're
13.
12.5 to 13%.
Yeah, 13 and 12%. So I had 4.5 cut waters in under 90 minutes because we got where we was going
Jesus
at like
Christ.
5:15, and then we was leaving for the hockey game at like 6:40. So had 4.5 in under 90 minutes with 3 or 4 shots of rum. I don't remember getting in the Uber. I don't remember leaving the apartment. The next thing I remember is Mariah's friend. Like those are people. One of our friends that came in the bathroom got me off the floor throwing up, and he was like, "Hey, yo, you good? We gotta go." Security kicked me out the hockey game. They sent the paramedics in the joint. We didn't make it through the first inning of the hockey game. We was out. Game started at 7. We was gone by 7:35. I was
Jesus.
so fucked up. I had no. I don't remember anything. I don't even remember like feeling drunk and shit.
Why would you do that?
He didn't know.
No,
What
I
do
had him a
you
couple of times.
know?
I had him in Savannah, and like I was lit. I just didn't have them that close together, and I was definitely going. I went crazy.
No, so I've had two in 1 hour, and like that when that happens, I know like I need a little bit of like the next one I have to drink slowly. That's probably gonna take up a whole hour. They will fuck you up.
I was
I've
so
given
crazy.
them to people and they were like, "What the fuck did you give us, Morgan?" Because it's fucking crazy. The pina colada ones are so good though.
I ain't even had that one. That joint
It's
was crazy.
delicious.
The espresso is
Yeah.
very solid. I don't know if I'm ready to give up on them yet, but like definitely will not be on no cut waters for a
You need to
while.
fucking pace yourself with them. That's it.
I mean, don't drink four in an hour and a half. Like that's
Yeah, I
fucking
would
With
fucking.
3
wild.
shots on top of it.
Yeah,
Yeah,
of rum too.
I told Kevin, and Kevin was like, "Hey, yo, like," because I was like, "I'm going crazy for the hockey game." I was like, "I haven't really drank since like before New Year's, and even then we didn't really get too fucked up." I was like, "I'm going crazy," and he was like, "Nah, like probably don't do the rum too. Should have listened."
Shout out Kevin. He always knows. Kevin always knows. All right.
Fucking
Let's
psycho.
let's wrap that. Let's wrap it up and do some music and TV recommendations.
Okay, TV. There's a TV series on Netflix called Dare Me. It kind of has like a Pretty Little Liars vibe. It's about a high school cheer team with a bunch of weird twists. Very good. Me and Mariah binged that shit. Um,
Mm.
and then music, Rich Today, Jersey Club by CFL Billions, Tusi, and Fazo Beach. That junk gone crazy. It's had a grip on me all weekend.
I do love to sing.
No, Tusi is like great.
Um, music wise, literally didn't listen to anything the past week. Just watch shows. But um show wise or movie, I watched The Sleep Experiment, which is actually based on a true story about I feel like it's like Russia or something, and they're doing like a gas experiment to see how it'll work in war. But it's like completely different in the movie, but it's so fucking wild.
Mm.
So The Sleep Experiment, very good.
TV wise, I'm gonna give a final shout out to The Nanny. We'll definitely finish it by the time this drops. I do have another show that I'll give you guys next week. Real good, kind of similar to like a Knives Out version of a TV show if you're into that.
Mm.
Music wise, I'm gonna go with Love Lost, Mac Miller, and the Temper Trap. And I think that's it. So we're going to wrap this thing up. Thank you guys for listening. As always, you can find us on Instagram, TikTok, Facebook, YouTube, Porch Talk No A. There's even Apple Podcasts. There's even on Spotify. Share the podcast with a friend. Subscribe on YouTube. We're trying to grow that thing out there. Watch on Spotify also. There's a lot of video. New logo coming soon now that Morgan finally sent her photo in. And we will be back next week. Peace.